Hey folks, the start of hurricane season is just over 2 weeks away, of course, on June the 1st. But look at this. We've got a system kind of in the Straits of Florida headed off to the northeast that has a decent chance of becoming a named storm, which has become somewhat common to have one before the hurricane season actually begins. And we're watching this one. The National Hurricane Center gives it a 70% chance of developing the next 2 days, 80% the next 5 days as it moves out into the Atlantic Ocean. They're already seeing some winds in Miami. They're seeing some wind in the Bahamas. When we get to that red area, pretty good shot it's going to develop into probably a subtropical storm, which is not quite the same as a tropical storm, but similar characteristics. It'll move to the northeast, though, not headed to the Gulf of Mexico, but it's just an early season system worth talking about as a reminder that hurricane season just now a little over 2 weeks away. Come back to the valley. Look how we were sideswiped by some big rain last night. Watch that loop again, and you'll see the stuff going by just to the north of us. That's the cloud cover and the rain that was off to the northwest of Laredo last night at 10 o'clock. It continued moving eastward. Here's future track, and it says that tonight stays quiet. You see some moisture coming in. I think that's mostly what that is. I think it's just an increase in the amount of moisture available, but I don't think we see much in the way of rain tonight and most of the day tomorrow. I don't think we see much in the way of rain. I mean, there could be an isolated shower, but that's not the story. The story is how it starts to pick up tomorrow night and then into Saturday. Take a look. Scattered showers and storms show up Saturday early in the morning. That's 3 a.m. and by 8 a.m. this model, and this is high resolution future track, did a pretty good job on that stuff going by to the north of us last night. Suggests we'll see some thunderstorms across the valley, and if we do get a thunderstorm, there's potential for it to be pretty strong. So we have to watch this as we head into Friday night and Saturday. Your rain chances peak on Saturday at about 50%. So it's not an all-day rain kind of thing on Saturday, but there may well be some showers and some strong storms mixed in. The Storm Prediction Center has the western part of the valley tomorrow night in the marginal risk category, which means that isolated severe storms are possible. Again, isolated and possible. Eastern part of the valley, it could be a thunderstorm, but not expected to be severe. That's tomorrow night. Go wider and look at the big stuff up north of us. I mean, that whole yellow area is slight risk, which is a category 2 on the scale of 1 to 5, a much better chance. And then you get to Saturday and Saturday night, and almost all the valley goes into the marginal risk, which means that we're all fair game for a strong thunderstorm. So we just have to really watch this as we get into the weekend. Temperature-wise, we cool it off a little rather than warming up. We bring it down to 89 by Sunday, so we stay below average on Sunday and actually well below the records. Big low coming into the southwest. That dip in those lines, that's the upper level wind pattern, and boy, that thing moves right into Texas as we head into the weekend. And notice that most of the rain, most of it is north of us, and I think that's going to be the case. I think a lot of Texas is going to see big storms Saturday into Sunday. We're going to be on the south edge looking up at it. We could get a shower thunderstorm, but again, keep in mind, if we do, there's potential for it to be severe. A little piece of that energy does hang back into Sunday and Monday, so the rain chances here probably until about Monday morning. So for tonight, 77, mostly cloudy skies, a little bit breezy this evening. Then tomorrow, back up to 92. Can't rule out an isolated shower thunderstorm tomorrow, but the better chance is tomorrow night and again on Saturday. So you take a look at the 7-day forecast. Storms likely on Saturday, high of 91. Sunday, 89, just a little bit cooler. There's a weak cool front, more in name only, that helps to cool temperatures a couple degrees for Sunday and Monday, but the big story will be that chance of rain peaking on Saturday. So just kind of keep an eye on things because there is potential for some strong storms. That's your updated First Warn 5 AccuWeather forecast.